Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Timonium Racetrack here on opening day. It's Friday, the 25th of August, 2023. Gonna look at the 8th race from Timonium, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it, around the world. Let's look at this 8th race here on opening day from Timonium, and this is one of my favorite race fixtures of the year, the meetings of the year. It's short but sweet, and it's always just quirky going around that 5 furlong track at Timonium. But let's look at this 8th race, which is allowance optional claimer purse $48,000. Race fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards. Number one a race, the main claim starter, Maryland bred racer, Maryland sire, blah, 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 blah. 16,000 claiming price. Field of 10 horses going 1,600 meters or a mile on the main track. So that's 3 turns. My top selection, I'm going to go to the 9-horse Hazardous Humor. Let's go 9-2-10-4 in the superfecta. 9-2-10-4 super. Top selection, 9-horse Hazardous Humor. This 4-year-old Philip Classic Empire. Frank Russo trains, gets Angel Cruz up in the saddle. The horse's most recent outing came 22nd of July at Monmouth, a mile 70 and option 16 claimer, and the horse finished second by 3 1/4 lengths that day. And she didn't get out of the gate so clearly. She got to the front end a little bit dueling that day. She had the lead. She got overtaken late. You know, she just lost all chance at the beginning. I thought that took a lot out of her. Coming here to lesser quality horses, back around 2 turns on a speed favoring track, probably going to lead to get good position from this wide post draw. I think she could go a long way and win here today. 2 back going 3/4 at Monmouth on the 18th of June in option 16. She finished second by 3 1/4 lengths that day. She was a little bit wide that day, but she kept coming. Not a bad race for her that day. And then 5.5 on the stop at Monmouth in an allowance race on Preakness weekend. She finished third by 1.5 lengths. Again, a little bit wide, and she was just a little bit lackadaisical that day. Her races before then in Florida, you know, that the 6th of April race, I thought she was facing tough horses going 7/8 in the optional 25. She finished fourth by 5 1/4 lengths that day, and she never really showed up. If she could run a race like she ran last November, she could win against these horses where she won that claiming 35 at Gulfstream. But coming here today, like I said, back to a mile, I think she could get a good trip and win. I think your second likeliest winner is the 2-horse. She's a Rolling Stone. Hasn't been seen since March, where she had a disappointing 4th going an allowance race at Laurel. Stepping down in class to the Big T here today, I think she should get a good trip and also has some speed from the inside. And a restricted allowance race going a mile 16th at Laurel, she won by 2 1/4 lengths, and she stalked, she quickened up, she went away with it, a very good run. And then she went on the slop and claiming 32, nicely going away, winning by nearly a half a dozen. Coming here at 7-2, she could also win. Let's choose her in the late pick 4. But to recount my selection for the 8th from Timonium here on opening day, gonna take the 9-horse Hazardous Humor. Give kudos to the 2-horse, she's a Rolling Stone. 9-2-10-4 super. 9-2 in the multi-race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.